Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Quiz Hits. Let's get started and have a blast. Which part of the body is primarily supported by the skeletal system? Bones. Try the next one. How many bones are there in the adult human body? 206. Try the next one. What is the smallest bone in the human body? Stapes. Try the next one. Which type of joint connects bones with slight movement? Gliding joint. Try the next one. What connects bones to other bones? Ligaments. Try the next one. What are the two main minerals stored in bones? Calcium and phosphorus. Try the next one. Which bone protects the brain? Skull. Try the next one. Which bones make up the spine? Vertebrae. Try the next one. What is the purpose of the skeletal system? All of the above. Try the next one. Which bone is commonly known as the collarbone? Clavicle. Try the next one. Which bone forms the heel of the foot? Calcaneus. Try the next one. Which bone forms the upper arm? Humerus. Try the next one. Which type of joint allows movement in all directions? Ball and socket joint. Try the next one. What is the main function of cartilage in the skeletal system? Provides flexibility and cushioning. Try the next one. Which bone forms the kneecap? Patella. Try the next one. Which bones are connected by the fibrous joints? Skull bones. Try the next one. What is the medical term for the shoulder blade? Scapula. Try the next one. Which bone is located between the wrist and the elbow? Radius. Try the next one. What connects muscles to bones? Tendons. Try the next one. Which bone is commonly known as the thigh bone? Femur. Try the next one. Which bone forms the lower jaw? Mandible. Try the next one. What is the function of the spongy bone tissue in bones? Produces red blood cells. The next one is, which bone articulates with the radius and ulna? Humerus. Try the next one. What is the medical term for the hip bone? Pelvis. Here comes the next one. Which bone in the foot is commonly known as the ankle bone? Talus. Subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel, Quiz Hits.